Okay, so I'm presenting to you here is my Dark Side bouncing TIE Fighters and Death Star. Little Java application. Um, this application was a lot of fun to write, a lot of fun to think about. I got a chance to use a lot of new concepts and new ideas that I haven't done before. We get to use a timer class, using the timer um, to trigger the different events happening, and I've also used a two-dimensional array. Just gonna quickly look over the code here, show you what's happening here. But before we go, I want you to notice how every time these images bounce off the edge, left on the right edge anyways, the image itself flips. It looks like the TIE fighter now is pointing in the other direction. The same is for the Death Star. So we're going to quickly go over the code right here. You start off on line 3 to 12. Those are all the imports right there. I'll bring your attention to line 21 and 22. I have two arrays. One of them is the array that holds all the images. The reason I created that is so that I have all the images loaded up, sitting and waiting for an array. The second one, line 22, is what I load into that array the images that are going to be displayed. So the animation you actually see on the screen is actually being pulled out of the displayed image array, which is a single array, the one that's declared on line 21. Sorry, 22. 21 is where all the images are stored. Now let's quickly jump to line 35 to 40, and this is where I get to insert all the different images. So you can see on 0, 0, I put the Death Star facing one way, and then 0, 1, the line right below it, this is Death Star facing the other way. 1, 0 and 1, 1 are for the TIE fighter, and 2, 0 and 2, 1 are for the other TIE fighter. So each one of those gets to hold two images, one for going left, one for going right. The rest of it is here. It's line 42 to 44. I get to load up the images into the display array. I'm gonna skip down to the movement. We have to slow down the Death Star in here. So every 4 timer events, so 0, 1, 2, 3, the Death Star gets to move once. So I wanted to slow it down so it looks like it's kind of drifting in space in the background. Over here, we're going to take a look at the basically in the movement for the TIE fighters, and you can see in there on lines 100 and line, what is that, 106 is where I kind of make them bounce off the edge of the screen, of the little applet. The code's available for download just below this little video. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know. Other than that, this was a great little project. I enjoyed working on it, and I felt like I was able to expand on my programming skills. Thank you for watching and listening.